Give me a list. Even Mr. President, I'm not sure you could give me a list of 20 values upon which Nigeria is built. That's why I kept on writing all these books about Nigeria and about building nations. We don't know them. These values need to be inculcated into our people from primary school, actually kindergarten, primary school, nursery, secondary school, university, civil servants. Everybody needs to imbibe these 20 values and know that these are the things that the country should be built on. Then, I read also an article by one of our stars, Peter from Peace Corps, who wrote a small article called Why Us? I mean, great guy, because you could see that Peter guy is concerned about the destiny of the country, and he's concerned because he travels, he knows how much bad name that Nigeria has. So what he wrote is that in China, Chinese hate Nigerians. But do they hate us just for nothing? It's because of what our people have done. Because they have brought bad name upon themselves. Chinese hate Nigerians. And then it says, even a Nigerian was killed recently because his visa expired. Well, why should he even allow his visa to expire and stay in the country without visa? Because of lack of values. We don't have a sense to live by values or to live by what is right. That Peter from Peace Corps kept on saying that even in America, FBI has launched an operation against Nigerians involved in scams. You're right, Peter, because they launched operation against not just Nigerians. You're right on that one, but they launched operation against Nigerians involved in scams. Why should we even be involved in scams in the first place? It's because of the falling and broken down walls of values in our nation. He said the ICE is busy deporting lost like tomorrow no day. That's what he said. He said like they are deporting Nigerians as if tomorrow no day. They will deport criminals from their country. What country wants to house criminals? They are doing what is right. They want you to imbibe values. But what our government is doing is we want it to happen naturally. We want it to happen naturally. We want our people to just be good out of nowhere. It will not happen naturally. It doesn't happen by itself. I mean, it's only grass, dirt that grow naturally. But if you want a garden, you have to work on it. If you want Nigeria to become a garden, you've got to work on your people. You've got to give them direction. You've got to give them vision. You've got to define for them what you want them to be like. That Peter from Peace Corps kept on saying that in UK, our people are searched like criminals at Heathrow Airport. Definitely, because they've caught a few criminals from your country, my dear. It's not just out of nowhere. They are not doing it for everybody from every country. Where values have been put in place, we need to make Nigeria become virtuous people again. Then he says, even in this common Ghana. What common Ghana? If common everywhere, we begin to chase us everywhere now. He said, even in common Ghana, launched an attack recently against Nigerians and asked our people to go home. Definitely. And the reason why Ghana is doing that is not because the Nigerians are just hated. It's because of our bad actions. We need to wake up and smell the coffee. We need to wake up and face reality. All those diplomacy. I understand Mr. President has to talk diplomatically and say, oh, they don't represent Nigeria. They don't represent our values. And, okay, we are different. That is not Nigeria. There are just a few Nigerian diaspora. Tell me what is happening back at home. Tell me what's happening back in your backyard. Kidnappers. Are those diasporas? Are those just some bad people from diaspora? The country is falling apart. Take the issues of value serious, Mr. President. Peter from Peace Corps kept on saying, he talked about South Africa, that even here in South Africa, Nigerians are avoided like leprosy. Definitely they will avoid you like leprosy when you are involved in crimes. There is, because when I listen to Nigerian government and the ministers, they are talking about figures, economy, road, big deal road. Oh, we open road, we open a new border, the new road, we want little things. That is not how a country is built, my friend. You need to first of all build a country on values. Countries are not great because of their roads. Countries are not great because of their raw materials or natural resources. Countries are great because of the greatness of their values. We need to build a country of great values. And our values will define our greatness. It is only when we build a country of virtuous people, people of great values, then our country will be able to be great. Because people of great values don't steal. People of great values are not corrupt. People of great values are not scammers. People of great values will not go and be doing all kind of, rubbish that our 419 that our people are doing everywhere now. Peter also spoke about Malaysia. He mentioned Malaysia. He mentioned Dubai. He mentioned Israel. That even Israel, where we send our tithes to, they don't want us anymore. Well, there is a reason for it. And until we humble ourselves and ask ourselves why. That's what Peter said, and I commend him for this. Peter said we have to humble ourselves for that our healing as a country will come when we humble ourselves and ask for why. I don't just want to ask why. I have asked why from myself for a long time. I have solution to this problem. I have solution, and I don't care. I don't want to be a politician. I don't want to go into government, but I have solution. And I will encourage the government to get people like myself or people like others. I'm not interested in politics, but I could give you my ideas of how to make Nigeria better because I know how. Of course, you see the shame that is attached to the green passport all over whenever you travel. It's not just about Fulani S-men, kidnappers. Those are at home. Are those the few diasporans that are bringing bad name? The Niger Delta kidnappers, are they few Nigerians that are bringing bad name? The Yoruba 419 computer, scammers, are they few Nigerians that are bringing bad name? The Igbos that are drug pushers, are they few Nigerians that are bringing Nigerian bad names? Everybody, every Nigerian like myself who lives in diaspora knows the pain of being called a Nigerian and holding the Nigerian green passport in a foreign land. Why, the guy was asking why us? Why us is simple. Our values are falling apart. And once we answer this question, Maranatha, we could say, yes, we have arrived. But right now, the president is focusing on saying, no, this is not who we are. Okay, tell me, Mr. President, who are we? Oh, these are not our values. Okay, what are our values? Let me know. Go to any primary school in Nigeria and let them tell me the list of Nigerian values. Go to secondary school, even university, let them tell us the list of Nigerian values. So it is not about fighting negative image. Fighting negative images is like painting a building from outside when inside is full of dirt. That's what we are doing. We're talking about, fighting the image of Nigeria, presenting a good image. Care less about image, Mr. President. It's time to fix the inside. We need to fix our internal values first of all. So fighting corrupt people is already after the damage has been done. Fighting criminals outside, what we call the evil element or bad element, is we need to start from the foundation. And the foundation is erecting the walls of values in our country. But in actual fact, I believe we all need to take the bull by the horns and admit to our failure as a people. Failure in terms of morals, failure in terms of values, and failures in terms of ethics. The president has to admit that Nigeria has failed in values, in ethics. We have to admit that we have failed in morals. All Nigerians have to admit that we have failed. And, after the president said, these are just minority, bringing bad name, then I went to because that was the same week when, all this, because that list, that FBI list, was 90% Igbo people. And one Igbo guy, intellectual guy, came on stage and said, that is not who we are. We are not Igbo. Igbo people are not criminals. He's saying the same thing, giving excuses. You know, okay, he was mentioning Chinua Achebe, that is who Igbos are. Shima and Manda, or whatever, that is who Igbos are. Mentioning the good ones, which are really, the exceptions, right? The good ones, maybe they are not the exception. Every nation is good. And started saying, well, that is who we are. Don't let us allow people to define us. Don't let us allow the criminals to define us. Hey, you are also concerned about image. People define you, these ones define you. It's not about people defining you. You define yourself. And I am ashamed that guy, I will not mention the name of the guy who wrote that article. You are supposed to talk to your people. Just like I'm talking to all of Nigerians now. Because we have a problem with the Igbos who are drug pushers. And we've got to face it. We have a problem. And on the Igbo intellectuals like this guy stand up and face the drug pushers and face the criminals and say, hey guys, we are not going to allow you to spoil our names. America cannot help you. You say, oh, Americans arrested them. If you don't fix the problem among your own people, it only gets worse. The same thing with the Yorubas. I was told that in most Yoruba universities now and Nigerian universities, I said, oh, most students are doing on computer online, doing 419. If the Yoruba nation will not address, all the governors are not talking about that. I don't hear Yoruba governors talking about the 419s in universities. I don't hear parents talk about this openly. I don't hear the intellectuals in Yoruba land talk about this. I don't hear the politicians talk about this. We are just closing our eyes as if it's not affecting us because they are not robbing us. They are duping and scamming foreigners. So we think we are okay because, it's a problem, but it's not such a big problem. Well, he's going to be a huge problem very soon. So it's the same thing for the Yoruba to say, we are really a good people. We Yoruba people are good. We are all having a problem, guys. The same way the Igbos have to address their own menace, the same way Yorubas need to address their own menace, and the other people in Nigeria, just like the Edo people need to, stop saying that, oh, we Edo people are not prostitutes. We don't have... Your people are painting the picture that you are prostitutes. If you go to Italy, 90% of the people will be Edo people doing prostitution. So you need to address the question instead of talking about image. People giving you a bad image. So it's about lasting solution that we are talking about. So this is not just about people spoiling our name. We need to come up with lasting solution. And the lasting solution is to say that, yes, we have problem with morals, we have problem with ethics, we have problem with value system. It has fallen down both in Yoruba land, in Igbo land, in Hausa land, because Hausa people could say, oh, we don't have any problem. What about the herdsmen? Oh, northerners. What about the herdsmen? What about the kidnapping? All of us are in trouble. We are all in trouble. It's not just the iPod people that have problem. Not just the Oduduwa people have problem. Arewa people have problem also. Because that same week was the week that the iPod guys went and beat the senators in Germany. The senator, one Nigerian senator in Germany. And they beat him, and you know what Nigerians were doing? They were rejoicing, saying, hey, you deserve them. Because many people even say, call me, who beat them too. Because it's a proof of the failure of morals and values. These two incidents are pointing to the fact that we have become a nation of Philistines, a nation of failures and catastrophic failure morally. We need to address this issue, guys. Of course, some of our people condemn this act, while others even endorse it. Even some people are praising the Yahoo guys. But I think that all these things that are happening in South Africa, in all those places that people are mentioning in America, in FBI, they are a clarion call to us, all of us as Nigerians, to begin to urgently, talk about ethics. We need ethical revolution in our country. And I call on politicians, I call upon the National Assembly, I call upon everybody everywhere. Please, let's do something about, starting a revolution. I mean, it's good what Dora Akuyuli was doing. She was trying to rebrand the country, good people, great nation. But I'm not talking about rebranding right now. Why should we deceive ourselves by telling people that everything is okay? No, it's not time to rebrand. It's time to, dig to the root of our country and remove everything that is, that is making us to become like this. And this not, branding and rebranding is not a solution. It's when you are branding and talking about image, it's like bandaging a sore when you are supposed to do surgery on the leg. You are not curing the wound. You are just bandaging it. So that's not what we need. We need a thorough surgical intervention in the issue of Nigerian moral failure.
Thank you so much for watching our videos. Now, we need to spread this word, and we need to do it together. For that to happen, we need your help. Just 5 little steps that you could help us to spread the word. Number one thing we need you to do is to like the videos. Please go like this video right now. Number 2, if you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Number 3, we need you to press and click on that notification bell. You see the bell? Go press on it. And number 4, we need you to go comment. Write your comment, good or bad. Just write what you feel. Number 5, share on every platform. Share on Instagram, share on Facebook. Just share and spread the word. Thank you so much.